All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about part 3 of the Bad Boys DR reunion. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we're kicking it off with Shotty still calling out Landy and Pootie. Landy get the organ back and forth with him a little bit, but Pootie done went on backstage, and I don't know if his neck had already opened back up at this moment because we do see later on he's bandaged up. But he go backstage and get to turning people's shit up, okay? Get the beating all on the table, flinging shit off the table, water and shit flying everywhere. I think security or whoever was back there was like, hey, man, you can't be doing all that. Because, like, what was the reason? If the neck had not already split back open at this point, I'm confused as to what he was so mad about. Round to the front, Natalie trying her best to get everybody to sit the hell down. She just threatening. I swear to God, something hits me. I'm going off. You guys need to sit the hell down. We have to get dialogue. I don't care. I'm done. I'm over it. Now, to her defense, y'all know it was late as hell in there. They be round to these reunions till 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the damn morning. It just be too much, so I understand. Let's get this shit on the road. She get to asking Landon how he felt about Shamar having his back with the whole Pootie situation. And Landon like, you know, Shamar cool. A lot of people don't really know, but, you know, we done had our ups and downs before. But he cool, and I did appreciate him having my back at this moment. Isaiah follows up and asks Landon why he ended up lying about the whole picture situation with Lynx. And, of course, Landon is like, you know, the reason I had lied about it is because I didn't want to get in trouble because we weren't supposed to have our phone. I wasn't supposed to have my phone. And I didn't want to get kicked off the show. But Lynx saw me take the picture. And Lynx over here like, that's why I never called you out, bro, because I ain't want you to get sent home and nothing. But I'm just like, but you ended up calling him out on the show. I guess he meant he didn't call him out in that exact moment when he did it. Because right then he wasn't supposed to have the phone. Because, nigga, you definitely still called him out on the show. Like, come on now. Back this time, Pootie done made his way back onto the stage. He come out and Lynx call him out, but he go sit the fuck down. He like, no, I'm not fighting you right now. Like I said, I'm not sure if he was already split back open or what, but he didn't want to fight. Shotty call out Landon. They end up squaring up. Baby, when I tell you that was a good-ass fight between them two, I wanted to say Shotty off the real one because even though Landon was uppercutting the hell out of Shotty, Shotty was getting face shots in there. He was throwing them. And I'm going to say, if anything, it was a tie. But what made me feel like I was right by saying Shotty won is when they broke it up, the audience started chanting Shotty name. And y'all know Shotty, when he get turned up, he get the growling. He get the making his face. And it wouldn't be so bad, Shotty, if you wasn't snagger doing it. Okay? You need to get a tooth in your head. Just making all them faces and shit towards the crowd. He chicken head and he turning up because the crowd chant his name. I don't blame him because he did just do his thing. Who y'all think won in between Shotty and Landon? Pootie and Shotty, they throwing plants back and forth at this point because Pootie done got mad, of course, because Landon done fought. My thing of it is, leave these people shit alone. Why is y'all turning up this set like that? And then y'all was behind Natalie. Like, what if something would have ricocheted, cocked her upside of her head with one of them damn plants? That's crazy. And then, Pootie, I don't know why you thought to do this. He gonna take his headgear off, chuck it across the room. Next thing you know, Shotty got it on his head. He over here flexing, stunting with it on his head. Now you looking stupid. So, of course, Pootie get the storming off the stage again. This motherfucker got on my nerves with all these dramatic ass storm offs. Okay, it was driving me crazy. Because, boy, sit the fuck down on this stage so we can get this shit over with. But as Pootie is walking out, Lynx get mad. He like, hey, man, let me get that before you go. Let me get that. And he's kind of like walking towards him. Now, here's where y'all keep messing up. I get it. Calling out a fur fag. Y'all trying to be fair. Y'all don't want to catch nobody off guard. But y'all got to stop that because that's why y'all not getting these fades that y'all want. Lynx, while you sitting up there following him and yelling it out, you should have ran up on him as you seen him walking past you to go backstage. Just like what happened. You walking behind him trying to call a fade. Landon done ran clean across the damn stage and kicked you in your ass while you trying to fight the man. Whereas you could have just ran up on him anyway and you could have at least got the fade before he made it backstage because you never ended up getting it at the end of the day. And that's what was pissing me off too, but we're going to get to that a little bit later because Landon and Pootie was definitely picking and choosing who the hell they wanted to fight. I ain't like that. So they backstage forcing Jada at this point to go to the hospital to get in a damn ambulance. He over here arguing with these folk. They like, Jada, you done passed out 2-3 times, lost consciousness. You need to go to the hospital. And I feel like what made him realize that he needed to go was because they're not going to let him back on the stage. He still want to go out here and fight. Nigga, they are not letting you go back out here and fight any fucking more unless you go round to that spitter. Boy, you could be concussed fucking around with Zeus right now. Get your ass out there and get checked at. Okay, he finally, reluctantly, gets up in the ambulance. He's still in the back acting a fool, and I'm glad to see he was still in good spirits, and I'm just glad that he ended up going because head injuries is dangerous. You just never know. Back on stage, John ends up calling out Island Boy. I'm confused at this point because what in the hell are they fighting? At this point, John, you just picking everybody on the other couch. You just want to run a fade with him. And hey, I guess ain't no problem with it. So they square up. Round one, it wasn't nothing but John doing what he do. Y'all know how he like to bum rush you. By the time he got Island Boy on the ground, they was really just kicking, and security broke it up. I don't feel like nobody really got no hits in on round one. Now, they do go circle it right back and do round two. Now, round two, that was a little bit different because John definitely still tackled Island Boy, got him to the ground, but once he did, he got to punching Island Boy in the face. I feel like at that point, Island Boy was tired because y'all know he had already been running phase as soon as he came out there, and John calling him out, it was like one after another, and I honestly don't even feel like Island Boy expected it, but I'm going to get round two to John, just straight out the gate. Now, Lynx in the back throwing up. Oh, my God. Here we go again with this shit. Get this man a bag, a bucket, something. He done threw up all around to the people ground. Whoever that man was that had to come lean, look him in the damn face while he puking and gagging and spitting everywhere. Oh, you need a raise, okay? You need a big one. Ain't no way I'm being that close to somebody, smelling it, looking at it, all in bodily fluids that's not mine. Even with me, with my own throw up, it's disgusting. I'm going to throw up right after. But they out there doing all the damn fighting. Y'all know how it go. Your stomach get churned up. They probably was doing all of the smoking behind the scenes before they came out there. It's bound to happen to somebody. I'm sure he ain't the first or the only one, because I think I seen Island Boy hanging over a bag at some point too. I can't be sure. So Island Boy, he do try to leave the stage round to the front. And let me just say this too. Whoever the damn cameraman is sick and twisted a little bit. Because why in the hell was you back there watching Lynx throw up that long? That shit went on for like 5 whole minutes. I was in there finna gag myself because I was just hearing, I wasn't looking at the screen, but I'm just hearing him heaving and shit. Get the hell away from that. And go get a mop or something around here. Get out on the stage. Get some shit out there. We do not need to see 10 minutes of a nigga puking. That was crazy to me. But anyway, back around to the front. Island Boy trying to lead the stage. Now, John done went off. He done went clean out, ran up to Natalie like a look here in school, telling on the bully in the classroom, he's leaving. He's leaving the stage. Natalie, he's ducking wreck. He's ducking wreck, Natalie. He's ducking phase. They like, John, calm the hell down. He's coming back. Like, I am still trying to figure out why John is this mad at Island Boy. But then, actually, it's coming back to me. I do remember they've been into it online, and they were earning each other out. I can't remember how it started, but I do remember they was earning each other out online and all kind of shit. So, yep, it's coming back. But damn, John, you mad at him. More mad than you been at Jada. More mad than you been at anybody. He was finna go clean off if Island Boy had left that damn stage. They finally call out the rest of the boys. They call out Prince, Mo City, Adonis, Shamar, and Big Banger. Purse get up. He jump up like he ready to fight. I said, okay, Purse. We finally finna get some action out of you. Made me proud. Adonis is passing out pics of John when he was younger. Y'all know that viral picture that already been going around where he got the braces, he got the little nerdy glasses and shit on, and he got it labeled, it says Johniqua. I was giggling because I'm just like, these niggas got more props and more theatrics than the girls ever could. Okay, they come armed with t-shirts, all kind of souvenirs and shit for you to take home. Because, bitch, first thing I'm doing is I'm going home, I'm finna frame it. Okay, this is my souvenir from when I was on season 3, round to the Bad Boys reunion, Johniqua. All right, this going in a frame, round from the dollar store when I get home. I don't care. All right, because y'all creative with this shit. Mo City walking around, y'all know he has been getting on my damn nerves this season. He over here with the hands, you know, doing the hand motion like, come on, come on. So Isaiah like, Mo City, what's with the energy? He like, yeah, man, I'm just peeping the scene. I'm just reading the room. Isaiah like, it's red. Okay, so what now? What you finna do? Exactly. Like, who you finna call out coming out here with this energy like this? Lynx ends up calling out Adonis. He get the jumping up and down like a damn kangaroo, all up in Adonis' face. I can't tell if he really trying to fight or if he just playing around. Nigga, you just got through puking up your guts in the back. I don't even know if your stomach done settled good enough for you to be out here doing all this extra ass shit. Sit the fuck down. That's why your ass back there doing all that puking. Because you do all this extra shit. When you got a moment to sit down and chill, that's what you need to do. No, you up in this man's face, hopping. To be honest, if I was Adonis, I wouldn't even took you serious no more. Because, listen, for one, you're not finna come up in my face with the puke mouth. And for two, you a clown. You a clown, Lynx. He's funny at times, but sometimes Lynx just be doing too much. They do this shit for a good 2 to 3 minutes before they finally square up. Now, I was shocked when they squared up because Lynx did a whole lot better than I thought he was going to do with Adonis being so much bigger than him. He ended up getting Adonis down to the floor. They squabbling for a few minutes before they break it up. But when they break it up, Lynx come up, hold his face, holler about, man, he bit me. He bit me. And I'm just like, damn, Adonis. And then he holding his face. I know you had a mouthful of skull. You better go check your teeth. Make sure you ain't chipped nothing. That's crazy. You done bit the man round to the face. Lord have mercy. It's no holds bars on this damn reunion. I'm telling you. Banga, he walk up on Check. It looked like they just finna dap each other up or whatever. And baby, when I tell you, I blinked and Banga was whooping the shit out of Check. I said, oh my God, I think the whole stage, everybody's mouth was open collectively. Because why in the hell did you just beat that man up like that, Banga? And here's the thing. This is what I be talking about when I say Banga can fight. Did y'all see how that nigga was getting in Check's ass like that? Just the punches and the combo. He went from gut. He hit him with an uppercut first. Then he went across the face. Then he went to the stomach. Then he went to the side. And granted, it was a lot of energy wasted on somebody like Check because Check was barely even hitting him back. He was barely even fighting back because I think he was so caught off guard and it happened so quick. But I'm just saying that y'all peep the material. Banga, I'm going to tell you, that little bitty bitch, he know what he doing with them knuckles. He said one time, them bitches hit like bricks, and I believe him. So they break him up. And he's trying to figure out, Check trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and why did he just sneak him like that. And Banga's like, bitch, because you know what the fuck you did in that confessional, bitch. After the fucking season's over and you in the confessional talking shit about me, you bitch. And I was just confused because, yo, where was it a scene that Check was saying anything bad about Banga? And Banga, I do feel like you was kind of full of it a little piece because he kept telling you to repeat it. And you couldn't even repeat what was said. I think he was trying to say something like when Pootie jaw got broke, or he was saying something about Pootie and Landon. I don't know if it was when his jaw got broke and they had to leave the room and Check said something like, why you worried about it? It was something like that, but Banga honestly couldn't even get it out, which makes me feel like, did the man really even say anything, or did you just want to beat him the fuck up? But it don't make sense that he would have wanted to just beat him up because he was being cool with him in the house. I did feel bad for Check after he got that ass whooping like that. That was crazy. So they get to arguing back and forth about it, and baby, out of nowhere, Shamar get active, okay? He get to hollering, he like, the Banga, you shut the fuck up. Cause I don't like your ass no way. If you want to get after, we could get after. Neither one of you nigga. I don't like neither one of y'all. And he's talking about Banga and Shotty. And when I tell you it's so many surprises coming out of this damn reunion, everybody's eyes was wide when Shamar started going out because I think we was all just like, what the fuck? Where did this even come from? And Banga, the look in his eyes when he got up, he's looking like, oh, you want it? Oh, you really want it? But you know they wasn't going to let them fight. And I'm mad about it because I understand why they did not let them fight. Because her Banga would have been beating up a cripple all around to the Zeus network. It would have looked horrible on them had they let them fight. But at the same time, the way Shamar was kicking it, man, I wanted to see them get with each other real quick. Okay, not to mention, Shamar had so much white-ass spit balled up in the corners of his mouth every time he was doing all that fucking holler. I want to fight you just for that. Just for that swallow before you keep doing all this damn talking. See, that's why that man get to talking about you, because Banga just get to cussing him out since he realized he can't get over there to him and they not gonna let him fight. He just get to calling them every type of zigzag cursor body bitches he could think of. That right there is enough to piss you out. But I get it, Banga. You couldn't get over there to him. He done started cussing you out. You ain't got nothing else to do at this point but just use your words, okay? Shotty tried to ask Shamar, like, wait, y'all was cool in the house. what you mad at him now for? He like, cut. This motherfucker did a whole diss track about me. And he did. And it was great. And I laughed. I laughed wholeheartedly the whole motherfucking time. I promoted it. I told people to go listen to it because it was so fucking funny. I had somebody in the comments tell me they had to stop the video and go listen to Banga's diss track because of how I was describing it. So Shamar, I get it. I get you being mad over that, but sit on down, okay? And go wipe your mouth. I'm tired. They finally calmed Shamar down and get him folded back up in his chair. Natalie asked the OGs about their time on the show. Mo City done jumped up. It's his time to shine. He done decided, okay? He like, man, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. This season, it was a bunch of lame shit going on, you feel me? I feel like I was just seeing a bunch of weak shit happening, and you feel me? I ain't fucking with it. I was only there for 2 days. That's really why he mad, because they brought his ass all the way there for 2 days. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd probably been mad at that shit too, because why y'all even bring me here? I mean, any money is good money, I guess, for him to go to get paid, but 2 days, like, come on now. That's why I feel like it had to be something going on with him getting there as late as he came in the game, because all the other OGs was already there by the time he got in there. That was crazy. But now he mad. He calling out people, and this is why I'm mad that Jada did have to leave, because I feel like him and Jada probably would have fought, because he get to talking about, man, in our season, back in our season, we ain't had niggas taking phase for other niggas, man. It's lame shit, you feel me? Like, we held our own shit. Y'all niggas got all that crazy shit going on. Then I feel like the straight niggas, they didn't do a good job holding their end of the bargain for the season either. And it was like, it wasn't too many straight niggas. Honestly, it was John and who else? Yeah, who else honestly was straight? I can't, Cozy. Cozy definitely didn't do shit. But besides them two, everybody else was like bad or something like that. So, boy, shut up, okay, with that straight gay shit. But I do feel like if Jada was there, he would have fucked around and got offended, especially when he was talking about niggas taking phase for everybody, because we do know that was Jada, okay? King Fade Taker all season long. And honestly, the phase that everybody was taking, they was all taking them for the same person. Everybody was taking phase for Say's messy ass. He go around, get drunk, start shit. Now everybody got to fight on his behalf because now he don't want to fight. He the only person people was taking phase for that I can remember, except for Landon and Pootie. But you got to understand they came as a couple, so we know that they going to fight. So he also tells Noel, you know you got to run that with me again too, right? Because you called me out. And I'm like, boy, I thought y'all was done with this. But I did forget that Noel kind of been trolling him online too. So, okay, he done dredged this shit back up. And Noel is like, I mean, I called him out on camera because he said something crazy about my community on camera. Mo City just get to taking his shirt and shit off. He ready to get it cracking. Noel come up. Isaiah's like, I just don't think you should do that. But Noel did come up and stand on 10s. Now, they did square up for 10 minutes. This is what I don't understand. Mo City, you called him out, right? He get out here, then you keep telling him, come here, come right here. Come here, bro. I'm not finna chase you. Come right here. Noel like, I'm not finna come up there and hit you. You gonna have to run up on me. I don't blame him. You think I want to run into you cracking the shit out of me with them big bricks? I don't want nothing to do with that shit. For real, I'm mad I gotta come up here and do it again anyway. And now you keep on hollering about come here. But my thing of it is, if you so tough bad it, why don't you just go up and crack somebody? I don't be understanding these square up offs. These damn 10-minute long square ups that these niggas gotta be doing where they come on. No, you come on. The girls could never. Okay, they get active and they get to it. It's limited time. I can count on one hand how many times we done had a 5-minute square off on baddies. Them bitches get ready to fight and they either crack you first or they run up on you. Once the fade is called out, they just get to it. The dudes, oh my God, all this old stalling shit gets on my nerves. But I was really irritated with Mo City. Because then he keeps stopping in the middle. Hold on, wait, before we even do it. Then you hop in my inbox and you told me that production set you up to do it. And yeah, like it already came out. We all seen that. But at the end of the day, he started back up talking about you. You done called him out again. So run the fuck up. I mean, we already know how it's going to go. I was proud of Noel too because he also went ahead and ran up. I guess Noel said, fuck it. We're going to be standing up here doing this shit all day if one of us don't bust a move. While he come out here doing all of that shit talking, he don't want to run up. But as soon as Noel run up, oh, Mo City take him through there. Oh, baby. He cracked him one good time. You heard it. I think that's what had Noel eye all swole up around to the end, but he get Noel over on the couch, and they don't really let him fight too much. They hurry up and break it up because I think security seen where it was gonna go. But once they break it up, y'all know Mo City hyped up now. He all in the crowd. I told them niggas I do this. I really throw them hoes like that shit, man. I really do this shit. Like, calm down, Mo. Okay, we know you can fight, and we also knew how this fight was gonna go with you and Noel. Like, okay, it would have been a lot different if we seen you fight somebody like Jada or even John or even Adonis, somebody big. You know what I'm saying? Then you could be doing all of that. But we knew how this shit was gonna go. Okay, John ends up coming back out on the stage. He get the tossing around shirts of Adonis' deceased grandparents and parents, whoever was on there. I think they're grandparents. That's right, because his mama's still alive. But he throwing shirts around. I'm like, see, the proppage is crazy on the bad boys, but they end up squaring up. Well, first, Adonis just put the shirt up to, he like, it's my people's. I feel like to Adonis, like, how is that an insult? But we couldn't see what the shirt said. I know, knowing John, it was probably some disrespectful shit, but just if it was faces of his dead grandmothers, like, what is that? That shouldn't hurt his feelings. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd take it home and wear it. And rest in peace to my peoples. Like, what? But they end up squaring up. Now, round one, I'm going to say John lightweight won, but Adonis was in there. Adonis was definitely in there. They end up breaking it up, and Adonis is immediately trying to go for round two, but what happened is during round one, John Hedger came out, so he got to running backwards. He done fell out into them people cameras. Nigga, that's coming out of your check, okay? Because you crashed out into them people running from Adonis. Now, I did see John getting his leg wrapped up later, so I don't know if he ended up hurting his leg and that's why he was running, or if he was running simply because he didn't have his headgear. It couldn't have been that. John done fought plenty of times without headgear on the show. I doubt that if he would have dropped his headgear and that was the only thing that was wrong, he would have ducked Adonis, because he was literally running from him over to that damn corner. Island Boy run up and sneak Adonis. Once Adonis sit the hell down, I know he was like, well, I just will be damned. I just got through with one in the front and then one in the back. So they end up bringing out back Island Boy, Pootie, and Landon to the stage. Because y'all know they been backstage this whole time. Mo City go over to her, and he asking Pootie, like, where the stuff of his that was sitting there. And he look over to Landon. He like, you said you checked me, right? So they get the arguing back and forth. But immediately Pootie like, oh, you're not fighting him. You're not fighting him. They get the arguing. And my whole thing of it is, security won't let Mo get to Landon. And it got to a point where they was really arguing back and forth. I feel like, here's the thing. This is what I was saying earlier. Landon and Pootie, they definitely were picking and choosing who they wanted to fight. And when it came to somebody that they did not want to fight or that they did not think that they could beat up, it became about injuries. Pootie hollering about his neck done came back open. Landon over here, my fingers is broke. I got my fingers is broke. But Lynx is over there like, nigga, I fought with broke fingers all season, and so did Corey. A whole lot of people fought with injuries all season long. Just because y'all got injuries now and then y'all came out fighting. And that's the thing. If y'all would have came out initially, especially Pootie, and been like, I ain't fighting today because of my injury, I could understand it. But both of y'all already came out fighting niggas. So why not fight Mo City? Because you know y'all's gonna get your ass whooped. I wouldn't even been mad if he would have took both of them. If they would have jumped him, I wouldn't even been mad, because I know Mo City could have hung in there, but I did not like that they kept on sitting up arguing with him. Later on, they arguing with him again, calling him all kind of gay this, gay that, talking crazy to the man, but y'all won't let him come over there and get him. At one point, I felt like Mo City low-key should have ran up on Landon. Just fuck it, because he knows security wasn't going to let him get to him. But at one point, he was standing like cat-a-corner to where Landon was just sitting over on the couch. And I feel like he could have made it to him and got him a little bit before security would have got over there and broke him up. I wouldn't have been mad. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it would have been fair for Mo City to fight Landon or Pootie? Do y'all think that because of his size, this is the thing, because I feel like size does not matter. It does not matter. Landon, if you was talking shit about this man and you said you checked him for whatever reason, you don't think he gonna come see about you? Come on now. You would do the same thing. You have been doing the same thing. So just because it's Mo City and Pootie saying, this is some gay shit, you need to stay out of gay shit. No, if Landon said something to him, and I do remember Landon saying online, I seen a comment somewhere where he said he checked the shit out of Mo City or something, and that's what he was asking him about. How is that gay shit? Cause your nigga was running his mouth about a straight dude, and now this straight nigga want to come over here and put hands on him. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about them two not being able to fight, cause it honestly pissed me off. Natalie ends up asking Banga if he felt like Landon was ducking phase when Pootie ended up getting his jaw broke. And of course, everybody feels like he was. And it wasn't the fact that he didn't like instantly jump in when the crack happened on Pootie jaw. Because I understand it was crazy. It was a lot of shit going on. But after they broke that fight up, Landon should have immediately went out there and got that lick in for Pootie. He want to keep on saying, I did beat your ass though, talking to Banga, but you waited until like the last episode to do it. And then he was in your face and it was kind of like you snuck him, which you don't owe him no fair call out. I mean, he broke your boyfriend's jaw. So you don't owe him nothing to say, Banga, come on, let me get that. And this is for Pootie. But it's just like, I feel like everybody feels like you waited so long to do it. Banga still want his lick back though. Banga like, you know, come and get your lick back right now. What you want to do? What the fuck y'all want to do? And they not getting up because, again, they don't want to fight Banga. They don't want to fight none of the niggas that they think that they can't win a fight with right now. So neither one of them get up. And Mo City, how you gonna just sit up here and give us a speech about how it's lame for niggas to be taking fades for each other, but then you ask them over there on the couch, well, who gonna take the fade for him? Anybody gonna take the fade for him? Like, well, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? But I know Mo City wouldn't fight Banga because they cool. But to my shock, Purse jump up. Oh, baby, and he ready. He bouncing, he ready. So Banga get up, he like, yeah, because I forgot. Banga was the one toe up Purse arm had hanging out the socket. I was scared for him, but I was so shocked. Purse was actually doing the damn thing. They was in there. The only thing that kept pissing me off again was because they was squaring up. Then they would do 3-4 hits, and then they would back up. And then they would, come on. They doing that shit again. They run up. They ran up on each other about 4 times, hitting each other. It was a good fight, I will say, especially for Purse, because Purse showed that he can actually fight a little bit. Because all I've been seeing you do in Purse is getting your ass kicked ever since you've been on here. You know, in the 2 little fights that you was in. Because Shotty tore you up, round to the part 1 of the reunion, and then Banga tore you up in that house. But you was actually doing your damn thing. I can't even hold you. I was shocked. I feel like it was also a good fight because security never came and broke it up because they weren't consistently fighting. They were just, you know, they would do a couple hits and then they would stop. And it was so crazy how it ended because Purge just said, oh, fuck this shit. He went and sat down. It was just so random. You know, Banga was like, I thought we were still fucking fighting. What the fuck? But Purge had done went and sat back down. Now here comes John with his leg bandaged up. He done came back out round to the stage. He still want drama. He done got his headgear back on. He ready. But Landon ends up saying that he's not fighting Banga today because of his fingers. And that's when Lynx is like, you know, I've been fighting all season with broken fingers. Corey have too. So stop using that shit as an excuse. So John, he want to run up on Adonis again. Now, they fighting this time. It's a good one, okay? They is in there with each other. And they fighting. But all of a sudden, you just heard Adonis, he get to hollering. And once they break it up, Adonis hold his eye. He done said, John done try to gouge that man eyeball out the socket. John, what in the hell is going on? These injuries and stuff that y'all are getting on these shows is so crazy. Next thing you know, poor Adonis is back on stage with a damn eye patch. Damn. Shamar started back arguing with Banga all across the damn stage. I was getting so sick and tired of him and that white shit in his mouth doing all of his yelling. I wanted them to take Shamar off the stage. I'm not even playing with you because he can't fight. He cannot fight. We're not going to see it. And if I was Banga, I would be getting pissed off. But actually, people did start laughing at his ass because he kept on doing these outbursts of going off anytime Banga would say something or be talking too loud or doing too much. He would just, shut the fuck up, Banga, because you a bitch and I don't even like you. He would just get the cussing. And it's like the audience was giggling at him. The boys on the other couch was giggling at him. He over here fired the fuck up, spitting every damn word. It was just a whole lot going on. Natalie finally started giving out the chains to the boys that are going to get them tonight. The first chain goes to Pootie. I wasn't mad about it. I expected Pootie to get a chain. I was actually shocked he didn't get a chain in round 1. But if we're going based on who did they big one tonight, which is what she said, I don't know. But Pootie get the first chain. Isaiah give the next chain to John. He's another one I wasn't shocked by. I wasn't shocked that he didn't get his round one, but I knew John was going to end up getting one. He was the villain. Natalie said it best, he was the seasoned villain. Either you love him or you fucking hate him. Either way, he kept a whole lot of shit going. The next chain goes to Island Boy. And I had forgot Island Boy didn't even get his in the first round. Because I was sitting here like, why Island Boy getting another chain? That's right. He didn't make the first round draft pick. But I wasn't shocked that he got one either. Because, I said Noel was the house mom. Island Boy was the house dad. And the last chain goes to Landon. I expected Landon to get a chain as well. Am I happy about it? Not necessarily. I feel like both of them shouldn't have got a chain. I feel like it should have either been Landon or Pootie, and I kind of feel like it should have been Pootie over Landon to get the chain. And I feel like, let me explain myself. Because I feel like Pootie was the mouth that started up a bunch of shit, and Landon would kind of come behind Pootie and kind of take up for Pootie, and that's how he would end up getting a bunch of shit. But when it came to starting the drama and keeping shit stirred up, it was definitely Pootie more so than Landon. And plus, I feel like Pootie's fan base is crazy. So I just feel like Pootie should have got it over Landon. I'm not mad that Landon got it, but I do feel like a chain should have went to either Noel or Corey. I feel like both of them carried their weight this whole season. Neither one of them had to go home. Corey fought all season with a bent up finger. Talk about broke finger. He was the only one. His finger bent all the way back, almost to his damn palm. And I also feel like both of them were authentically themselves this whole time. Corey would get up on that damn sprinter with all them niggas dressed to go to the club in his bra and his tights and his skirts, and he would not give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They were just authentically themselves the whole season. They wasn't ducking phase. They wasn't nobody running phase for them. They always stood in the paint. I feel like one of them should have got it. In specific, I feel like Corey should have definitely got one. Mo City done got an attitude, baby. He done walked off stage. He done called a two. He came back. Natalie's like, Mo City, what's up? Where you going? Bring your fine ass back out. I'm not through looking at you yet. What the fuck? So he come back. He like, man, fuck all that. I got real chains. You trying to say the Zeus chains ain't real? Mo City was fired up, but I do get it. He was like, he felt like one of the chains should have went to another OG. But it's like y'all wasn't even really there to do that much. Now, if anybody, maybe Adonis could have got one, because while Adonis was there, he was making shit pop. He was doing a lot while he was there. He was fighting. He was getting in the paint. But Mo City, I never thought you or Prince were going to get a chain. If she just choose to give y'all one just for the fact that y'all was the OGs, you keep wanting to say, man, this shit started with us. You feel me? This shit started from us. It doesn't matter. That was years ago, and the chains weren't a thing at that time, Mo. I'm sorry. I hate that for y'all. But I do feel like Natalie gonna fuck around and make it right, and they gonna end up getting a chain out of the shit some type of way. Now, they do final thoughts. I ain't speaking on them all, but I do want to touch on a few. Lynx said that he used his check to get his mama and his little brother tombstones. That is so sweet, and I'm very happy that he was able to do that. Jada done went to the hospital, and Sace had to be taken out of the building. We seen him getting in the car, escorted away. I don't know if it was because he was doing all that bleeding. He done got injured somewhere. They didn't say he went to the hospital. They just said that he had to leave the building. Check does call out Banger again. He want to know why he snuck him. He was like, man, you could have came to me like a man. I ain't did nothing but respect you. And Banger like, I didn't do nothing but respect you either, motherfucker, while we was in the house. But you got on that damn confessional and you talk shit. And I'm just like, Banger, I get it. I feel like he gets it. He just don't like that you snuck him. Check is all about that come to me like a man type shit. And you can't be mad at him for that. So they get ready to give out the money. And Natalie say that it was a tie, so they're going to end up splitting up the checks. Of course, Jada going to get the first $50K. He deserves it. And then Pootie gets the second $50K. I guess he deserved it as well. It does not shock me that he's one of the ones that got him. And that's basically where we end off the reunion. Isaiah did leave them with a nice little nugget. Next season, and y'all come back, don't be doing all of that fucking round now. And I agree with him, but then I don't, because it made shit so messy, but then it made shit so good at the same damn time. So it's kind of like it might have to be just a little bit. Just a little piece. Just a little piece. We can deal with that. So everybody get ready to leave the stage and all of that. And then next thing you know, they put up the little thing that says on the way out, there was an incident with Landon and banger. And come to find out, Landon done stood up on, I don't know what the second, third story, I can't remember how high it was, but he done dropped a chair all around Tobanga face, okay? Had that man leaking. Blood all on his shoes. It was everywhere. I couldn't tell if it was coming from his mouth or his nose because he just had the towel up there. You could just see blood all on it. The people had an ice pack on the top of his head. And I'm just like, damn, banger. Ain't it crazy that you was sitting up here making fun of Jada for having to go around to the spittle and then here you had to go. They done had to circle back around to get your ass. See? Karma is crazy. All right, but y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about part 3 of the reunion. Are y'all sad that the season is over? I am, but y'all know they done already filmed season 4 and we finna be right on to them. Let me know what y'all thought though about who won the money. Would it have been anybody else that y'all would have wanted to see get the 50K other than Jada? Because I know everybody wanted Jada to win. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.